Gail Peterson from the Golf Learning Center at Sea Island, and welcome to Golfers M&D. Today's topic is about distance control, how you control your distance. And probably in the short game area, that's the most important thing to do, is to be able to control your distance. And it starts with solidness of contact, but then we'd like for it to be controlled more by the length of your swing and the speed of your swing. Starting with the length of your swing, if I had a very short chip shot, and chipping is a low running shot, my setup is one that my feet are close together with the ball back of center and my hands forward. If I had a small chip, imagine a clock around my body, and on a small chip I might make a 7 o'clock backswing and a 5 o'clock finish. If I needed a little bit greater distance, then I'd make a little bigger swing, maybe an 8 to 4 type of swing. And if I needed more distance, then I might go all the way to a 9 to 3 chip. And remember, a chip is a low running shot, and the club stays below your belt for this shot. So I'm controlling distance by the length of the motion, but even before that starts, I'm going to control distance by my club selection, based on what I need for the lie of the ball and the situation at hand. Now I've got two flags out here, and they're two different distances. And for me to control these distances, first of all, I'd imagine if I was tossing a ball underhandedly, where I would land this ball in order to get close to the flag. So on the yellow flag, I'd toss it about a third of the way, and on this red flag, I'd toss it just barely onto the green. It's a little bit downhill, a little bit quicker. So my motion would be very similar to the length of those strokes and the pace. And then seeing where I landed those balls when I made the ball toss would dictate my club selection after I see if I have a good lie. So I'm controlling distance by the length of my motion and by the solidness of contact. The stroke, the speed of the stroke for this motion, we don't really want a hurried stroke in the short game area. We want it to be really smooth, and we'd like the length. The easiest way to control distance is by letting the length of your motion control the distance. So for the front flag, I'm going to use a little smaller motion. I'm gripping further down on my club so it's easier to make it go shorter. Still got my narrow stance, ball back, hands forward. I see me landing it just slightly on the green, a little right of the flag. And then I'm using a little bit of a 7 to 5 type of motion. Now for the yellow flag, it's probably 15 yards past the front flag. I'm going to need more motion. And you see, normally in the short game area, people practice their stroke until their eyes tell them it's the right length of motion. Full swing's a full swing, but over here we're trying to dial into the amount of motion and to how the lie affects how the club is going through the grass. So on the yellow flag, I'm going to have more of an 8 to 4 swing, a little bigger motion. I'm going to land it about a third of the way to halfway on the green and let it roll out the rest of the way.